Help! Help me! I just want to watch this and leak stuff. I'm having fun with it so far, dude.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Norvent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the Dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word.
I don't know if there's a way to see or the reviewer said, but I saw this with 60 FPS. So,
Will you join
yeah,
me?
sometimes. I mean, I won't say it's consistent, but it doesn't dip very far.
And the king!
Ugh. The Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta, Imperials!
Yeah, I wouldn't say it runs bad, but I'm on performance mode, and I can see when I do get it and when I don't.
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy.
She don't give a damn, dude.
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored.
She a baddie for real, dude.
Boo.
Yo, they made the eyes look really good in this game.
Where did?
Dance, Chirada!
What is that thing? If this means what I think it does, then Sid has some explaining to do.
Oh, I could. She had the green on her before. I couldn't see that one.
You better be on your way, Sid.
I don't need Sid here. I don't need Sid. What are we saying, dude? Acting like I need Sid here for that. What is that? Cleric's medallion? Increases healing potency of potions.
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Yeah.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Always something, isn't there?
You better stop blowing wind at us.
And she's gone. Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me.
Yeah, I also read that this is like 50 hours long. I'm guessing if you do like a bunch of side quests and stuff. Because when I first read about it, it said 35. But now, like, people are saying it's like 50.
So, it wasn't about bears at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break.
Yeah, I noticed that too, Brad.
You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Because
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
well, I don't like typically go with speedrunners because they typically just like they skip a lot of the meat of the game. I've noticed myself. No, I meant for like I didn't mean for Tears of the Kingdom. I mean in general. But like I'm not a speedrunner myself, but I find myself beating these games like
Listen, Clive.
even like 2 to 3 hours
Revenge won't bring him back.
before what the average says. So, and that's on short games.
Ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me, and I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch and bring peace to my brother's soul.
So he wasn't the dominant. I was right.
After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate.
Right,
No
which is
content to be its slave then.
which is typically why I go to how long to beat. Because they do main quest, they have 4 different sections. They have main quest and extras, completionist, and I think it's like 100% or something.
This
Cairn Morbid.
radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift.
Wanted to forever go through all my games and do like a backlog of how long we need, then put the shortest at the top and
Perhaps
just
you
play through
are
kind of games. Make, like,
distracted.
I mean, that would be dope to do that. I got a shit ton I gotta beat. I just gotta make a list of what I gotta beat.
My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options.
That's
Do
fair.
be gentle with them.
Yeah, like I think after this I'm gonna go back and play Soul Hackers 2 and beat that. But this is the big game for me for the summer.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
So I didn't really want to get into anything. Yeah, it's incentive. I get it, dude. I get it. Incentive to do it.
Canovant.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists.
The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Nothing spoiler will say, but it could be.
When you put it that way.
That's fair,
Suppose
man.
I'd better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
How much have you watched so far? Like, how far would you
won't.
say?
All right. Shall we?
I know a bunch of
Not
people
so
were playing
fast.
last night.
We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to
Maybe
waste
1
it,
hour after the demo?
do you?
I mean, I'm past the demo, right?
No.
I used my save file that said demo completed. They had the save file, but started fresh. Oh, okay. New stock. As the story progresses, new weapons and items will become available at the Hideaways Trading Post, Karen's Toll, as will new foraging recipes at the Black Hammer.
Now that's settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour.
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kip.
Because they got a key early access thing, so I assume maybe Square Enix wanted them. Oh, that's fair.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
Hey, we can get... Oh, I didn't know you could buy meteorites, dude. How do you get more?
I hope it's to your liking.
Oh, he only had one.
Ah, yes. Keep fighting the good fight.
Speak with Quentin.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
What, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic? And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example.
What about it?
People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues. May the mothers guide you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lost Wing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Okay.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Ah, Master Quentin took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame.
Yes, me.
Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have, though.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
And that's all you can remember. Think hard.
Damn, dude. I'm definitely thinking I'm not gonna make it 12 hours. I'm already
That
getting
hanged
tired.
man, I see.
Because I didn't sleep well last night.
Master Quentin must think you're important. It was
I'll
a good
go as
thing
long
you
as I
done
can, though,
today,
guys.
Getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now. Along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that you weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you.
Thank you.
I wonder if Sid's found anything.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon he has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quinton. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
This guy's a dick.
Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south, then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky. If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.